So good evening, good evening. We are back again. Lateness is definitely greatness. Make sure you're smashing the likes up. That'd be lovely. I'll be on with Dan Potts in 45 minutes. With me, who else is on? Northside. Me and Northside on Potsy. But yes, the saga continues, guys. The saga continues. Still no Bruno Guimarães. And still no Vini Jr. It's going well, isn't it? It's going well. But don't worry, guys. Ter Stegen's signed his new contract with Ajax. Yay! Nobody cares. Where is Bruno, bruv? Well, we know where Bruno is. He's in La Manga with the Newcastle squad. Exactly. What the hell are the ball doing, bro? The season literally starts in 17 days. I big up to Mix, brother. You got your shirt, yeah? Come on. Can I pick one of the two? Vini Jr. in a heartbeat. Why would I only want to pick one though, bruv? Get them both. Vini Jr. is back in training. So whoever wrote the article saying that he was going to boycott training, they need to be put in the bin. He's not going to go back and join the squad and all of that. Well, that went well, didn't it? Big up Jalil, brother. Stinker and hooked. Yeah, 8:30 Spanish time. I'll be doing a watch along. It's just annoying. There's so many people out here that have no idea, but just keep lying to people. It's actually insane, bro. Right, let's start with the Bruno story. Big up Classified, brother. Big up Chris Welch as well. Yeah, we do need Vinny more than Bruno. We've got Zubi Dudo, guys. Right. Yeah, Bruno probably is the marquee signing. Big up TTM, brother. Big up Danny as well. Big up Legendary. Hand of Asna. Stinker and hooked. Bruno's done. I think Bruno's done as well, to be honest. But at the same time... I pick up Mark Grumman, bro. I hope you're well. My degree absolute came through quicker than this club could finalise a transfer deal. Right, that's mad. Hope you're having a good day, man. Hey, run these likes up as well, people. Run these likes up. Like I said, anyone who's just joined, I'm on with Dan Potts in 40 minutes. Me and Northside. So should be a good show. And yes, smash these likes up. 29 likes is shambolic. Can't, there's 200 in here already. We've been live 3 minutes. Big up Baba. Big up Connor as well. The Chelsea are back now. The Welbs is there. Yeah, facts. This one is the fake one. He is the fake one. The one that was there before said he was leaving in June. And they're all having stinkers. It's almost like they haven't got a clue what's going on, isn't it? Yep. Let's not forget, big up Classified, bro. Vinny is coming. Is that where you're from? Yeah, bless up, brother. I think you meant I am living. I think that's what you meant. Big up, my bro. Bless up for watching. Yeah, we've got a lot of players to get rid of. What are we doing? And the player that I didn't think we were going to get rid of was just signed for Everton for 7 million quid. What's that all about? How much is Vinny? Probably about 160 million euros. So about what? 140? 130? That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be done. I think the Bruno deal will be done. But how's he back in training with Newcastle? Let me go through the article, yeah? According to reports, this is how they always start, isn't it? According to reports, Bruno Guimarães to Arsenal is a done deal. The Flowers write that. It's a done deal. But Newcastle have delayed the announcement for 2 reasons. In recent days, there have been conflicting reports about Guimarães' proposed move and how much the deal has progressed. Over the weekend, there were claims that Arsenal have already booked a medical for Monday to finalise Guimarães' move to the Emirates. It's also been reported that the agreement is yet to be reached between them and Newcastle. According to the reports from The Guardian, Newcastle have rejected Arsenal's first bid for Guimarães, who arrived at his current side's training camp on Monday and met with the new manager Matthias Giselle. Reports added there has been suggestions that the 28-year-old midfielder would fly to London for a medical at Arsenal. Instead, he boarded a commercial flight to Spain. Going well, isn't it? Going well. Anyway, once at La Manga, he was expected to tell them, Matthias Giselle, was determination to swap Tyneside for North London. Well, didn't the club already tell him that? Didn't the club already tell him that before he took the job? I don't get it. But everything hinges on whether Arsenal prepared to meet Newcastle's valuation for a player with 2 years remaining on his contract. Just get the deal done, mate. It's boring now, isn't it? Anyway, let's carry on. Reports also stated that the Magpies are holding out for around 80 million for Bruno. But ESPN Brazil reporter Bruno Andrade claims that the midfielder's move to Arsenal is already a done deal. Big up wireless parties. Bosh. Big up Dinks, man. Big up to Chubb as well. It's been a while, man. Yeah, come on. Where you been? What you been doing? I hope everyone's good in here, man. Yeah, Tottenham are buying everyone and we can't even get one player over the line. Going well. Anyway, this Bruno Andrade then continues on by saying, I know a lot of people are going down different paths and reporting different information. I am not an official source. I don't own the story. But I trust the people I've spoken to and will continue to speak to. Andrade has also stated that the Gunners will pay 80 million for Bruno, with the deal broken up as 70 plus 10. That's pounds, obviously. Bruno and Vini at the same time, maybe. Although, to be fair, Vini deserves his... Well, they both... Just announce them one at a time, man. It would be sick, though, but Vini Jr. is too big, man. Right. Anyway. It then says, the key part of the agreement is 80 million package has already been agreed. There is nothing left to negotiate. Nothing else needs to be discussed. Oh, really? Well, how's he getting out training then? How's he getting out the training ground? Because he's at a Spanish training ground in La Manga. It then says, it's been delayed because Newcastle were furious at the leak of the agreement. Wow. So then this guy has been told it's leaked out. And they got the ump. Whilst he is leaking out that the leaked out story got leaked out. The fuck are you talking about, bro? While they want to announce his exit and the arrival of his replacement at the same time. What I heard earlier today is that because of our report on ESPN, Newcastle were furious that the news had got leaked. Okay. They decided to drag things out a little, not over the money, but that part is completely settled. It's much about the timing of the announcement. Continued, the original plan was to do everything together, announcing Guimarães' exit and arrival of his replacement. Arsenal would announce Bruno, Newcastle immediately followed by announcing out his replacement. There simply wasn't enough time to make that happen. What are you talking about? Alright, big up Scott Whelan, brother. Oh, I slept mad awkward last night. My neck is killing me. Big up Just a Fan. It's mad, isn't it? 1 second. Let me go and close that door. Smash the likes up, guys, please. Right. Let's continue. Let's continue, guys. There simply wasn't enough time to make that happen. The transfer window's been open nearly 2 months, guys. Nearly 2 months. Nearly 2 months, mate. And they haven't had enough time. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Yeah, big up Shepo. Yeah, probably would have got the job done quicker. I generally do not understand what we're doing here. Big up Kathy. What shirt am I wearing? I am wearing, my friend, the World Cup winners. Bosh. Although I've only got 1 star here, but there is now 2, and I ain't paying 100 quid for another shirt with 2 stars on it. I'm not paying another 100 just to get a star put. No, they won't put a star on it. So they've released a new shirt with 2 stars on it. Anyway, fact and reality is, this is doing my nothing. Big up Eugenio. Where do you see that, bro? Because I'm going to read out some stuff about Vinny in a minute. You got me here for half an hour, and then I'm on with Dan Potts with Northside on there as well, yeah? These likes are a disgrace. Big up KP. I watched about 75 of the games. Yeah, bro, it took me ages to get this shirt. It was sold out in every shop in Spain in my size. Well, pretty much every shop. I didn't check every shop. But the actual sports shops and online, it sold out everywhere that I'd been to, or websites I went on. Sold out in medium everywhere. So yeah, I couldn't get one shipped. And then Adidas in England dropped it, so Liam bought it out here. Liam got it. I'll be on Potsy's channel. Me, Northside and Potsy on Potsy's channel. Literally in half an hour. It was €100, so about 80 odd quid. Hope you're well, man. Seems Madrid offer isn't anywhere near what Vinny wants. But it wouldn't shock me if he gives in. See, this is the problem with the Vinny saga, yeah? It's like, he's back in training. Obviously, yeah, I've got the new glasses. Come on, let me get a beer. Sorry, I should have done that a second ago. Let me get the beers. We need 100 likes ASAP. 300 like target, yeah? Like target, yes. 1 in 1 out system in the freezer. 1 in 1 out, guys. Where's my bottle open? Hey, Leanne tidied up the whole house, swept and mopped the floor and everything. Good girl. She knows what she's doing, mate. She said, yep, I'm going to sweep and mop. Come back, the house was smelling of bleach. Ah, lovely. Anyways. The thing with this Vini Jr story, yeah, is because Mbappe's on so much money, he's basically jealous. That's pretty much all it boils down to. He's just jealous, isn't he? Yeah, he was star man, star boy, whatever you want to call him, and now he ain't. And that's all it boils down to. Like I was saying yesterday, Mbappe's bonus is more than Vini Jr.'s basic and bonus combined. That's without Mbappe's actual wage. Absolutely hilarious. The image rights are normally 50-50. Mbappe's at 80% to him and 20 to the club. So again, he's coining it him. Mbappe's probably getting about 2 million a week. All in. That's mad. Vini's nowhere near that on money. Vini's getting probably, when he gets 15 million, but how long is his deal with Pepsi over? But the club take 25 of that. Then he's got to pay the tax on it. Pepsi paying, oops, paying Vini. It's ridiculous money, really, when you think about it. Big up Bajuco, brother. Just slow that window down there. Rodrigo's out until December, bro. The typewriter, it's not a typewriter, bro. It's a keyboard, but it's just not a soft touch one. Because I ain't a soft touch, brother. The German King Kai enjoyer. Yeah, bro, I don't really go on it. Right. The exact payout for Vini Jr.'s endorsement deal with Pepsi is not publicly disclosed. Total sponsorship. He estimates 15 to 20 million annually in off-pitch endorsements. So, right. He serves for global ambassador for at least 14 major brands. Alongside Pepsi, his portfolio features Nike, Prada, Gatorade, Lego, PlayStation. Mad. Averages anywhere between 1 and 3 million per year from each of them. Under his current agreement with Real Madrid, the club retains 50% of that. His endorsements, total endorsement earnings are massive. That's Madrid's half effectively covered for his entire 400 grand a week in wages. So he's getting about 50 million. It says it's estimated around 15 to 20 million. It's probably around 50 million. Any figure, if they say they don't really know, but then they guesstimate it, I'd double it. And they're saying 25 million a year is what he's getting paid, basic. And that, I'd say that covers it. Which is kind of mad, because then Real Madrid are basically getting him for free. Obviously, they bought him. How much did they buy Vini for? How much did Real Madrid pay for Vinícius Jr? I don't know why I type. It's just easier to press that. They bought him for 45 fucking million euro. 38 million pounds, bruv. 38 million. They signed him when he was 16. Obviously, he didn't turn up until he was 18. Because of the transfer regulation for minors. At the time, it was a record-breaking fee for a player under the age of 19. That's actually mental, bruv. 2017. That just shows you in 9 years how inflated football transfer fees are. They brought him for literally 45 million euros, 38 million quid, $53 million. I'm not convinced we get Vini, but if we do, I'll be absolutely gassed. But when we played the other night, I didn't obviously do a watch along in the end. Yeah, and apologies for that. I will be doing one tomorrow, even though I'm going to a wake in the afternoon. It's literally around the corner. So I'll be back for that. Yeah, now that fee is low for a teenager. It's mad, isn't it? Guys, there's 500 people in here, yeah, and we ain't got 100 likes. Come on. 150 ASAP. You've literally got me for 22 minutes. Now I'm on with Dan Potts and Northside. Big up Shabazz. It's mad, isn't it? Talent was 35 mil 4 years back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going 130. Fucking crazy, isn't it? Big up Archie. Yeah, I do think we'll get him. I do think we'll get Bruno. But that better not be the only marquee signing, mate. I said my channel fell off. Yeah. Well, yeah, really fell off. Get out of it. That my channel fell off. I just don't see it as spamming fucking fake news, mate. It's happening. This changes everything. Fuck off, man. Boring. I think we'll get him. But who knows? Bruno, I think we'll get him. Vini Jr, I'm not convinced. However, if we do get him and we give him 100% of his image rights, so we don't make a penny out of it, and we pay him 500 grand a week, or 450 or 400 or something, I think he could come. Pay 140 million pound for him. When you're seeing players like Elliot Anderson going for 116 mil, and Morgan Rogers for 117 mil, well, he's 140 then, isn't he? Minimum. Yeah, and the fact he's only got less than a year left on his contract, and they can still get that for him. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it is possible. Put it that way. Just go and put the money on the table. All of this nicey crap that we're hearing about. We're waiting to see if he rejects the offer from Real Madrid before we go to put a bid in. It's talking about just slap the money down on the table. Do you think Real Madrid will be doing that the other way around? Right, big up Jamie, bro. Just like we was never going to sign Rodri. I still think you'll get Rodri. But again, who knows? Yeah, if I really wanted to maximise profit, exactly. Jump on a TikTok account and build that up. Well, I have already, and I don't use it. Because spam fake shirts, betting apps, get them all the time in my emails, man. I ain't interested in it. Your channel fell off. All right, we'll find out next season, won't we? Which starts in 17 days. I look amazing. Tan, live in a beautiful country, go to the beach every day. Beautiful. Big up, Jester, brother. You have green eyes. That's probably because I've got a screen in front of me and these are plastic. Like half of our fan base. Anyway, 150 on the likes. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's read this Vini Jr story, yeah? Let's read this. This was about an hour ago this came out. Arsenal target Vinícius Jr responds after Real Madrid submit improved contract offer. Oh no, what's Vini Jr said? What has Vini said? KP is funny. Big up W10, brother. Vinícius would prefer to stay, but if he can't renew, there's an understanding he can agree on a deal with Arsenal. Madrid are aware of Arsenal interest. So I'm saying, put the money on the table, bro. Right. According to reports, Arsenal target Vini Jr has responded to Real Madrid, making an increased contract offer to keep him beyond next summer. Vini, man like Vini, has been heavily linked with an exit away in recent months because he has entered the final year of his contract. Wow. Talks over a new deal have been rumbling on for what feels like forever. And he and the club are yet to come to terms on a new deal. In recent weeks, it has emerged, another buzzword, that the Gunners are trying to take advantage of his situation. Having identified the forward as their leading target after missing out on Chelsea newbie Morgan Rogers. Does sound like a shit Disney film. It's funny, isn't it? According to reports, it has emerged. All right, mate. After selling Leandro Trossard to Besiktas, one of Arsenal's transfer priorities is to sign a new left wing upgrade, Gabriel Martinelli, while they're also looking to push and land for Bruno Guimarães. And a centre-back to cover injured William Saliba. Calafiori Hincapi. Gabi Magalhaes. Mosquera. Urian Timber. Marley Salmon. How many more centre-backs? Ben White. There's 7 I've named. Declan can play centre-back. There's 8. What are we talking about? Have I missed anyone? Have I actually missed anyone? There's 8 players that can play centre-back. Why are we going to go and buy a centre-back? I genuinely don't get it, bro. They're wasting everyone's time, Mohammed. Mosquera. There's 9. Why do we need another centre-back? Every single one of them I just named is a centre-back. Mad, isn't it? Declan used to play as a centre-back. Declan has played centre-back for Arsenal. Anyway. Vinicius would be a huge statement signing for Arsenal, but also feels like one that is going to be incredibly difficult to pull off. Well, it ain't. Here's 160 million euro. Is £500,000 a week, and we'll let you keep your image rights. Job done. It's not rocket science. That's really annoying me with these glasses, by the way. I can't see it without them, pal. Big up righty, brother. If we sign a centre-back, that's a complete waste of money. It's mad. It's actually crazy. Right. David Ornstein has reported that the Gunners are able to agree terms with Vinicius, who would be keen on joining the Premier League holders if he does not sign a new contract. However, it does feel as if Vinicius is using Arsenal to earn the best possible contract at Madrid. And a report from the BBC Sport on Monday revealed that he is to resume contact talks with his current club. The report claimed Vinícius Jr. also wants to remain at the Bernabeu with his current contract expiring next summer. Real risk losing him on a free. Well, obviously, that has increased the urgency for the club to resolve the future before the end of the transfer window, with talks set to resume at the earliest of the next few days. This was 1 hour ago this came out. So we ain't getting nothing updated anytime soon, mate. So, buckle up. Anyway. So, Vini responds to new offer from Madrid. Now a report from ES Brazil came out. ESPN Brazil claims Real Madrid have actually tabled an increased contract offer, though he still wants more. The figures offered by the Spanish team have increased slightly compared to what has been discussed for almost 2 years. Vini now has an offer of 22 million euros annually on the table. Cool. Well done, mate. Good one. The amount is still far away. What is this fucking doing, man? Why does the chat keep freezing and just throw up 30 comments in one go? Big up DL, brother. Just get the money out. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, anyway. Yeah, according to reports. Yeah, Real Madrid don't like it when you try and bully them, which I understand. It's Real Madrid, but same time, they do it to everyone else. About time somebody else did it to them. It's going to slip 160 on the table. Here you go. Boom. 160 mil. Same with Bayern Munich with Harry Kane. Harry Kane's buyout clause is 55.5 million quid. Go and put 110 million on the table and say, reject that, you mugs. Imagine getting Harry Kane, Vini Jr. and Bruno. That's Champions League secured, mate. And the league. But we won't. Anyway. The amount is still far from what the Brazilian striker is asking for. He wants 30 million euros. Vini is in the final year of his contract. I know you keep telling us, mate. And receives 17.5 million euros annually. If he doesn't renew, he would be a great free agent at the end of the season. But could sign a pre-contract in January. But that told us a whole lot of nothing then, didn't it? Thanks for that. You told us he's out of contract soon, which we know. And how much he gets paid, which we know. And that Arsenal want him. And Madrid have offered less money than he wants. We already know that. So why'd you keep lying and sending us the same shit every day? Oh my God, Vini Jr. responds. Well, where was the response then? Did anyone hear the response from Vini? Vini responds. Where was the response then? I don't get it. If we sign Vini Jr., it'd be mad. Big up Waffle, brother. Buenas tardes, el campeón. According to reports, sources have said offers have been tabled. Zesty language indeed. Tell him, brother. How hot's Madrid today, bro? 35 here at the minute. 10 to 2 in the afternoon. Obviously, same where you are. This has been the shittest transfer window all round. Not just for Arsenal memes. All round. It's been crap. And everyone just blames the World Cup. It's a shit piss poor excuse. But it damaged the relationship between the clubs if we table a bid. You guys want Ferran Torres? I had enough of this blow. It deserves to be at Barca. Oi, put some respect on Ferran Torres' name, yeah? He won my nation another star. You respect Ferran Torres, my friend. Right, Como formally finalised an agreement with Borussia Dortmund for Man City, former Man City left back, right back, Jan Couto, my baller, bad boy at Girona. You watch Jan Couto slap it at Como as well. He's a sick footballer. Crazy. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Mbappe, who hasn't won anything at Madrid, well, he has actually. He's won 2 trophies, to be fair. Gets to enjoy 80% when Vini has to sacrifice 50. It's crazy, isn't it? It's actually mad, isn't it? End this Vini saga and come and collect Rashford. Get out of here. Yeah, who knew a club tournament, an international tournament could affect clubs? It's mad, isn't it? Who's my Spanish team? Real Madrid. Hala Madrid y nada más. I'm very good, memes. I hope you're well, man. Big up Paul Rowland. Big up, brother. There's not really much news floating around. It's just crazy. Cool, at 33. Do you know what I find, yeah? I don't know if I said this yesterday or the day before. I was talking to my mates yesterday, yeah, and they were like, oh yeah, Madrid's too hot. It's way too hot. I was like, yeah, the temperature might be a little bit hotter and it's more built up. But we ain't got the fucking heat coming off of the fucking the Mediterranean. So when I went to Madrid this time last year, I thought it was cooler than where I live. Because when it's hot here, it is, bro, it's unbearable sometimes. But even though it'd get up to like 38, 39, 40, 42, stuff like that, if you got a breeze, it's fine. And there was a breeze in Madrid. Even in the really built up areas, I thought it was cooler than here. When you got that Mediterranean heat coming across, like, and you got Morocco over there, bro, it's some days you just can't breathe properly. Big up to Ant, brother. Oh yeah, I was reading about that earlier, mate. It ain't gonna be long. I'd say within the next couple of days. By the end of this week. Who do I replace Odegaard with? That's a good question. Probably Max Dowman. Does anyone know the Vini status? You literally just joined as I've finished talking about it on an article that dropped an hour ago. So if you rewind about 10 minutes or so, if you have the time, obviously. Big up for watching, brother. But yeah. This is just logging my life out. Right, Moises Caicedo. I love Enzo Fernandez. I have a lot of respect for him. I want him to stay, but I'm not going to talk about that. If he stays, that would be massive. Well, you just spoke about it, bro. What is wrong with these footballers, man? Like, honestly, what is wrong with some of these players? Why do they talk and talk and talk? What's that all about? It's crazy. Big up WPW. I've only ever been to a I think, maybe only one England game. Newcastle need a right back. Hell no. We don't need any defenders, bro. Don't need any defenders. Nine minutes ago, Fabrizio. Werder Bremen. Centre-back Karim Koulibaly signs with Rock Nation. Thanks for that. Nobody cares. Now, can we actually have some updates on these two players that we're allegedly in for? Because nothing's going on, mate. We don't need that guy, bro. We tried buying him when he was at Valladolid. I think he went to Porto or somewhere, didn't he? Where did he go? I have no idea where he went. I think it was Porto or Sporting or something. No, I can't remember. We don't need any defenders. Oh, he's at Sporting. There you go. See, almost like a no ball. Why does Fabrizio not talk about Vini? Because he don't know, bro. He don't know. Either he don't know, or he's waiting to drop the here we go. New contract announced with Real Madrid. Let's just be real with this, yeah? Let's just cast our minds back, because that's a great question you've just asked there, by the way. Let's not forget this is the same Fabrizio who said 3 days or 3 hours or 3 days, or I think it was 3 days actually. I think. You guys will probably remember. Let's not forget he said Vini Jr had won the Ballon d'Or. And then Rodri won it. It's almost like he don't get a lot of talk out of Real Madrid, isn't it? There you go, look. And you must have been typing that, and you're probably on a 5-10 second delay from when I'm speaking to when you actually hear it. Mad, isn't it? He literally said that he was winning the Ballon d'Or. Exactly. DG2. We need Bruno G, a left winger, and a striker. Although, I wouldn't be too disappointed if we don't get a striker, because we could just get Marino off the bench and put him up front. Now, I think we need 2 midfielders. Because Declan's not going to... Bro, fingers crossed, yeah? I like Declan, hence why the shirt's there. But I think we need 2 midfielders. Bruno Guimarães and then somebody else. However, when you actually deep it, we were playing, well, barely played Skelly, but when we did, we were playing him at left back. Skelly in midfield's decent, bro. Big up my sweetie Galen. Bless up, darling. How are ya? So, I'm thinking like, maybe just Bruno and a left winger. However, on the flip side of that, if Gyökeres gets injured, we're fucked. If Declan gets injured, would Bruno and Zubamendi be enough? I'm not sure. Maybe we need 4 players. Shouldn't have let Norgard go. Shouldn't have let him go. There's other players that we should have been selling out in this football club before Norgard, put it that way. Big up Slim Jim. There's other players we should have been selling way, way, way before Norgard, mate. Is that true? You want to wind up? Are you sure? I just googled it. It says no. Speculation on social media. Oh, of course it fucking was. Fake news. Fake news, guys. Trossard and Norgard should have been way down the pecking order to getting sold out of this football club. Why don't we just go and slap 100 million on the table for Kane? Double the buyout clause. It's 55 mil. Go and put 110 or 100. Offer him $500,000 a week. Go and stick 160 million euros on the table for Vini Jr. Pay him 600 grand a week or $500,000 a week. Yeah, and go and get Bruno Guimarães. Harry Kane on his ones would bag about 30 goals for us. Andy would set up about another 20. All comps I'm talking about. Yo, big up for the super chat, brother. I'll come back to that in 1 second, yeah? So, TTM, 20 months. Come on. 20 months, my G. Appreciate it. Bless up, guns. Bless up, TTM, brother. Appreciate it, man. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're well, man. Big up to Cooler Guy. Barcelona. Massive big up to my guy Lee, legend. Love to hear your take on Anthony Gordon. Do you think he's a good signing for my club, Barca? Also, I've never stopped doing what you're doing. Massive fan. Bless up, bro. I'm moving to Barca soon. I'm moving very soon. Within the next 4 months, I'm out of it. But as for Anthony Gordon, I think he'll be back in the Prem within 2 years, mate. I think he'll be back in the Premier League within 2. I don't think he's good enough for Barcelona. He's an alright player, pretty decent player, but nah, man, he ain't got the tech. Yeah, and Barcelona, you have to be tiki-taka, 1-2 touch football, mate. That's a weird signing for me. I don't know why you bought him. Bless up for the super chat, though, brother. Yeah, and as much as I like watching Barcelona, Hannah Madrid in Adamas, well, that's my team. And bless up for the kind words, my friend. Yeah, Nicholas, brother, come on. Harry Kane's buyout is 55.5 million. Put 100 million on the table, offer him $500,000 a week, and say, fuck you, buy him, reject that, you mugs. That's what you got to say, innit? And then he could go, well, I could come back to England. Yeah, Tottenham fans would be fuming, but Bayern Munich could probably accept the bid. We should have done that before he even left. Vinny ain't coming. Probably not, I agree. 20% chance, maybe. Pick up Zubair, bruv. Gordon as a backup's decent. Thing is, I think the way Barca have done their business this summer is weird to me anyway. Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon, bro. Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon. Bro, what? If Real Madrid get Rodri, they're walking the league. It'd be perfect for them as well. Well, no, it'd be perfect for Barca, to be fair, as well. We should try Calafiori in midfield. No, I tried getting him on a plane to another club. Anyway, guys, I am going to have to go because I'm raiding Dan Potsy's channel now. And me, Potsy, and Northside are going to talk about the transfer window. I'm going to go and get myself another Desperado. We haven't got 200 likes. You've absolutely let me down. Disgusting. I could be sat on the beach. I dropped Leanne and her son to the beach. Thanks for that. Yeah, I've aged about 10 years waiting for this Bruno deal. And the maddest thing is, by the time it actually happens, all the excitement's been sucked out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Rasta stocks. What are you saying, brother? Big up RS12 as well. At least they ain't going Madrid, bro. Yeah, lazy, isn't they? Get these likes up, man. Come on, at least 200. What are we doing here? But listen, I'm going to raid down Pots. Me and Northside are on with Potsy right now. I'm literally 3 minutes late. So I will be back later tonight. I'm not sure what time yet. So yeah, I'll be back later tonight. I'll do a couple of hours later. Hopefully we'll have some updated news. Otherwise I'll just sit there and talk about how many buff birds I'm going to see down the beach later. I had one in the bank today. Oh my days, the bird who works in the bank, Laura. Oh. She shook my hand. She was like, very nice to meet you. Brother, swear down, I love this country. Do you know what I don't like about this country? The fact that they walk their dogs in 35-degree fucking heat, mate. Imagine their little paws on the heat. Nah, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take them out in the morning when it's cool and take them out in the evening when it's cool. Nah, it's crazy. Spain is lit, bro. Big up ping pong, brother. Yeah, they take all the excitement out of it. It's mad. It's mad, brother. Big up Brian. But listen, I appreciate everyone who's locked in, but yeah, their little paws on the ground, man, burning. It's 35 degrees here right now, mate. Yeah, and it'll get up to about 38, 39 later, around another hour and a half from now. And they take their dogs out for a walk in that. Imagine taking your shoes and socks off and walking around on that heat, mate. Nah, get out of it, man. And then leaving. I see the amount of dogs that I see when I go to a shopping centre, supermarket, whatever it may be, and they leave the window open a tiny little bit and leave the dog in the car. Bruv, if you don't want the dog, don't buy the dog. You're not going to look after it. It's like having a child, bro. Come on. It is. It's like having a child. You would not let your child walk down the street with their fucking feet on the 35. Nah, get out of it. That winds me up, that does. I see it all the time as well. Anyway. Can I say that I was doing all the PR? When I was offered my new deal, I said yes, as my desire is clear. I want to become a legend at this club. Do me a favour. I wanted to be a Chelsea led. Do me a favour. Yeah, proven gimmick. It's not funny, isn't it? Right, anyway, we're raiding Pots there. Me, North, and Pots there on Potsy's channel. I'll be there in literally 90 seconds. Love, love, love. I'll be back later. I'm not sure what time because I do want to go to the beach. So, probably about 7 o'clock tonight, UK time, roughly. Big up KLD. God. Yeah, a lot of people are dickheads. Adios, off to see. Get in that gym, bruv. Get in that gym. You know what I'm saying? Big up Darren, brother. Right, I'm raiding Potsy. Love, we're out. We're out. Raid Pots with market opportunity raid.